I'm Tasheika, counselor at GCU.
Good morning. My name is Montrez Stretz, second grade teacher at Bancroft Elementary School.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for
also.
coming in to see me today. Before we start, I just wanted to thank you for sending in your consent form.
Yes.
I just want to reiterate some things. What you talk to me about here will be confidential. I am required though to report if you do make mention of hurting yourself and others. But other than that, anything you say here will be left here, and if there are resources that we are going to look outward for, that would be the only time certain information will be disclosed to another party. Okay?
Yes.
Are you comfortable with that?
I am.
All right, so what brings you in today, Montrez?
As I said, I am a second grade teacher for the first time. I've worked in the school system for a minute, not in this capacity. So this is my first year as a teacher. My anxiety is a little high, and that's probably due to the fact that it's very overwhelming at times. I try to do the best that I can to give the students what I think they need. The curriculum is probably the most overwhelming and has my anxiety at probably a 10. I'm just here to find ways that I can make my day more productive as far as my time and what I do in that time, from beginning to my end of day.
Okay, well, congratulations on becoming a second grade teacher. That's such an amazing accomplishment. In early college years, I was a substitute teacher. Okay. So I'm glad that, we have that in common with each other.
Yes.
So you may mention that your day is pretty hectic.
Yes.
And I'm guessing your scheduling conflicts day by day.
It is conflicted day by day.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to like our specials, the kids' specials, because there's no consistency. So that's where the schedule gets a little thrown off. Okay,
and how does that affect you? Does it affect like your planning time? Where is your issue?
Really, my planning time, and just having things in order. I like order.
Yeah.
And have order in certain aspects of my life. In the teaching aspect of my life, I need more order, more understanding to make my day easier and less stressful.
Okay, and smooth transitions,
yes.
Right? I remember that being a big deal.
Yes.
So I can help you today. You're going to tell me a little bit about your day. I would like to have them in time frames so I know.
Okay.
So I'm just going to rough draft something here. We can always make it, more pretty throughout the end. What time does your day start?
The day starts at 8 a.m.
Okay, so you start at 8 o'clock. And then what time do your students arrive?
8:30 a.m.
Okay. Do teachers still get like a prep period or a free period? How does that work and what time is that?
We have our prep time at 11:10 to 11:55 is our prep time. That is when the kids are at their special.
Okay, what about lunch?
Lunch is from 12 to 12:30.
Okay, and then your end of the day is at what time?
3:30.
And then do you have time after your students leave, or is 3:30 like a time where everyone goes home?
Well, I have a little time, not too much time, because I do aftercare also.
Oh, wow, you're really busy.
Right, from 3:30 to 6 in the same school.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm kind of familiar with most of the kids that do come to aftercare, but it's not really a lot of time in between that dismissal of end of day school to go to aftercare. So it's kind of like that free time during the day, and that planning is when I try to get a little bit more organized.
And that's where you find that sometimes
it's jumbled.
It's jumbled, yeah.
Yes, or rushed, right, or not in order. I just need a little bit more order.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you some questions before we lay out things. Do you have support? Do other second grade teachers? How's your relationship with them, and how willing are they to support or you to request support from them?
They are supportive to an extent. I am kind of a hard cookie. I really want to do it myself before I ask for help.
Okay, I understand that.
They do help when I ask. But again, I try to go to my go-to person who helps me a lot and doesn't judge who I feel judges me. Because I am only a second grade teacher. So I'm a little bit more comfortable with her. I feel as though there's no judgment or there's no ulterior motive, or you're helping me to help me or not helping me to talk about me on the back end, if that makes sense.
No, I can understand.
Right.
Yeah,
So
workplace drama sometimes.
Yes, and sometimes that helps with the anxiety also. You know, it doesn't put it in the best of places. But again, my go-to person, she is one that can talk me down, get me back on track. So that is well appreciative. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I like that you want to be grounded and independent as a teacher. You know, it is your first year. Many teachers go through those same struggles of, you know, being in a new environment and then basically being on your own.
Yes.
So things that I think that would work, that are great, is maybe planning out a schedule for you where you have time, you know, to plan, and even time to take for yourself so you can calm down some of that day's anxiety. Okay. You're working with a lot of kids with different personalities, right? I know. I have a son myself, and sometimes I'm just like, who are you today? So I can imagine, you know, other kids. So I think you have a great schedule so far, because you seem to have like a break in the middle of your day. So let's see what we can work out. I'm just going to throw some ideas out there. You can add in whatever you want, and then we'll see what we can come up with. So I see that between 8 and 8:30, you have time to yourself. Do you usually go to work on time? Because that's also a big deal, too.
My mother always told me, if you early, you late. If you late, you early.
That seems like
so I am a half hour, maybe even a little bit more than that before time.
Okay. Oh, so you do. Let's do about 40 minutes. Since you do come in early, because you still need time for yourself to get your coat off, to, you know, drink some coffee, whatever it is that wakes you up, open the window. So let's do 40 minutes. I think that would be a good time to set some goals that you will plan and to help you organize. Between 8 o'clock and 8:30, I want you to only focus on activities and lessons that will take you from 8:30 to 11:10, because that's the time you said that your students come in, leave for specials, right? So during that time, that 40 minutes, you're going to be planning for 8:30 to 11:10. Only focus on whatever those subjects are. If it's math and reading, only focus on those, right? Write your, I don't know if you do lesson plans, review your lesson plans, gather your materials. That's where you'll make all your copies and have everything laid out. Set your day on your board and just worry just about that only. We're gonna do first things first. Take it one step at a time. Then when you come around to 11:55 and you are on your children are in specials, you can take that time now to focus on things that would happen between 12:30 and 3:30. Only focus on those things. Don't worry about what happened at 8:30 to 11:15. Leave that
where it's at.
Leave it where it's at. I know it's kind of hard to do, but to organize and to just, you know, calm the anxiety, we want to take everything a step at a time. Okay, so between your 11:10 to 11:55, just worry about your afternoon
schedule.
I think if you start off doing that, you will find that, you know, the day gets a little bit easier day by day. I would like for you, I know that you're, you know, focused on your schedule and, you know, making sure you're prepared for the kids. You did mention that you have anxiety. I want to put some stuff in there for you to, you know, calm down and to ground yourself, because being a teacher, it is a hectic job, especially when you are in your first year and you are your class dependency. They're all dependent on you. you have lunch between 12 to 12:30. During that time, I don't want you to do anything but have your lunch.
Okay.
Enjoy something that you like. You can
Okay.
color. You can play games on your phone. You can listen to a video. You can take a walk. Please take that time to yourself, okay?
Yes.
So I wouldn't want you to go make copies.
Right.
To go read through lessons,
Okay.
to grade
Yes.
paper. We all need a break, and
Okay.
that's why lunch breaks are there for.
Okay.
Because jobs know that
It's
our
needed.
time is hectic, okay?
Right.
So don't overwhelm yourself
Okay.
too much. So we have that time. Another thing that you can do to focus even on your anxiety is to set your class atmosphere, or even your area,
Okay.
your desk, your workspace.
Okay.
Bring something from home that would kind of ground you. A lot of people like to have a what's your why.
Okay.
You know, maybe you do it for your family, right? Maybe you
Okay.
do it for your community, right?
Okay.
You know that it's your gift, it's your calling. Have a symbol of something there that can just ground you and remind you that although, you know, the day is hectic,
Okay.
there's a why. You
Why.
have a reason and a purpose for
Okay.
doing what you're doing.
Okay.
You may want to bring in some aromatherapy, incense, you know, air freshener,
Fresheners.
something that just lifts the mood,
Right.
clears the atmosphere,
Okay.
and you enjoy that.
Okay.
Do you think that's something that you can do?
I can do that. I definitely can do that.
Was there anything that you were thinking that could help you out? Did you have any ideas that you just didn't know exactly
I just
what
didn't
that
know
was?
what that was, but now that I hear it,
Mm-hmm.
I can understand it a little bit more, and I realize that 12 to 12:30 is my time
Yes.
to step away from that schooling part of the day
Mm-hmm.
and just enjoy lunch or enjoy a puzzle, enjoy just maybe that quiet time. So
Yes.
I realize that probably will help more with the anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
So I will put that in place.
Okay.
Yes.
And another thing, you did mention about your colleagues.
Yes.
A lot of times, you know, more hands help lighten the load.
Yes.
I would like for you to, you know, find somebody, or sometimes you said you did have someone that you do
Mhm.
trust.
Yes.
Use that person as someone that you can help ground you throughout the day.
Okay.
Don't feel like you're alone, right?
Okay,
You're in
right.
school, there's somebody there that feels the same way that you feel. So don't be ashamed,
Okay.
you know, to ask for help. You're there for your students.
Right.
And everyone should be there for their students also.
Okay.
All right, so with the plan that we have, I think that would be great. What I would like for you to do also while you implement this plan, maybe I'll give you like 2 weeks,
Okay.
so 10 school days. I want you to have a little notebook, or if you don't have one, I'll provide one for you.
Okay.
A little notebook. I want you to write down what you have completed.
Okay.
Write down, you know, maybe what you did during your break. How did your planning go between 8 and 8:30? Did that
Okay.
work out for you?
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
How did your planning go between the hours of 11:10 and 11:55?
Okay.
When you were overwhelmed, what did you do?
Okay.
A lot of times when we take notes and we go back, we're able to see the progress that we made.
True.
So in 10 school days, I would like to see you back, and we can, if something doesn't work out for you,
Okay.
we can always tweak it.
Okay.
But I want you to be conscious of what you're doing,
Mhm.
so we know where, you know, we can add in or take something out to make your day better.
Okay.
Does that sound like something that you're
That
able
sounds
to do?
awesome. That sounds awesome.
Okay, is there anything else that you'd like to add to the plan, or would you like to try?
I want to try it out first, right?
Mhm.
And then I feel as though, you know, like you said, that writing it down, and actually looking at it and seeing it on paper, and then being able to go back to it, probably will help also.
Yes, it
And also
would.
probably like reaching out maybe to not just second grade, but maybe other teachers, because like you said,
Yeah.
other teachers are probably going through the same thing I'm going through.
Yes.
And we're just not saying it out loud, right?
Yes.
So I feel as though we're stronger as a team, but if I have to go outside that team, that's okay too.
It is, and I was going to mention that too. You may not want to speak to those that you work with, but we live in a world of technology. There's Facebook groups,
Yes.
you know, there's other grade levels. So that maybe if there's something that you do want to get off your chest,
Mhm.
we can, you know, minimize conflict and
Okay.
frustration,
Right.
right? So try to find, you know, a group or something, or even, You too. There's so many things that can help give us information to
Okay.
help settle our day.
Okay.
Okay, so I would like to see you try that for within 2 weeks, and I want to see you back here. We can
Okay.
talk about it and see, what we can, adjust, if we need to adjust it, or add something in. But I do
Okay.
believe this is a great plan for you. I like that you know what it is that you need already.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you sought help to help you navigate, through that. I think
Okay.
you're going to be an amazing teacher. Your second year, you're going to be encouraging someone else, right?
Right.
So, if you do need me at any time, maybe you forgot, I will print out this for you and send it so you have something to look back on throughout the 2 weeks. But if you have any questions, any concerns, you can always call me or email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, then. So thank you for coming in.
No,
It was
thank
nice
you.
meeting
Thank you.
I look forward to hearing
Yes.
about how those 2 weeks went. Okay?
And I look forward to putting all of the plan into place.
Yes,
that you gave me.
definitely.
Yes.
Let me know, alrighty?
All right.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You have
You're
an awesome
welcome.
day.
You too. Thank
All right.
you.
Bye-bye.